I think I dread doing this podcast today.
No.
Why?
The best one.
Oh.
We have sound effects and everything. I feel like that's important and exciting.
Why don't we just start it off with playing the sound effects? Now, this is a video that's gone very, very viral. And, I mean, millions of people have seen this, right?
Yes.
This guy working out?
Oh, yeah. This is all over the place.
So he's got gas. And I don't want to play
He's
this.
got more than that.
Okay, let's just talk about this. I didn't want to play this on our show because I just like we talk about poo all the time. So
this is like the extreme. This is the extreme version of it, and you got to bring it. If the masses are talking about it and watching it, why shouldn't we be talking about it?
Brody, have you heard this thing yet?
No, I haven't. I'm very excited.
Oh, you're very excited. Okay. Okay, so set up the scene, Gandhi, and then the Scary will play the sound.
Okay, so a man is working out in a gym, and he's doing one of those squat press machines where he's laying on his back and using his feet to push a bunch of weight. Apparently, he ate something that didn't really agree with him, and as he's doing this little squat machine, some demon from God knows where escapes his butthole and just traumatizes everyone.
It is a demon from somewhere.
For sure.
Yeah.
Here's what it sounds like.
There's no way in hell that wasn't poo.
Was he at LA Shitness?
I know. That's good.
The video's actually funnier.
Brown's Gym?
It's funnier when you watch the video.
It is.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Because there are two guys who are standing there trying to work out, and as soon as he basically like craps himself, they're just like, nah, man, and they put their stuff down and walk away.
They walk away.
Even with masks on, they're like, nah, we don't want that. So okay,
This is why I don't work out.
Yeah. One reason. So this kind of leads me down this path. How we pick and choose the things that are safe for our show versus aren't, right? Mm-hmm. So I just think in the last few days we've been talking about poo a lot. I thought the radio show could have just taken a moment back away from poo.
Nope.
So that was my thinking there.
I get it.
You don't want to be known as the poo show.
We already are the shit show.
Yeah,
We
shit
are.
show's not bad.
See,
What'd you say, Nate?
poo is always funny. Whether you're 3 or you're 103, poo will always be funny.
And anything to do with poo, whether it's air poo, which is a fart, or whether it's like solid poo or liquid poo, it doesn't matter. Poo in all forms is funny.
I'm not convinced that 100% of our audience is okay with poo talk. I just really don't think
we don't want them.
I didn't find it. See, the reason why I didn't find it offensive was because I don't think there was poo there. I thought that was just pure fart.
Oh my gosh, there's no way in hell.
I want you to
There's no way
explain
in
it the way you
hell.
explained it earlier. That what you were ever saying about his cheeks.
The guy is in a position where he's sitting down and he's got his leg lifted, so he's kind of pushing back and forth with each leg. He's a larger man, and I really thought that when that came out and I heard that sound, I'm like, it was just the way his cheeks were pressed together and the fact that he was larger made it sound worse than it really was.
No
so
way.
you're saying that this noise you're about to play again does not involve any liquid whatsoever?
This was pure air.
Scary.
Air.
Scary,
Play it
no
again.
way.
It was
Farts
all
don't
air.
gurgle.
All air.
Oh my God. That air hit speed bumps on the way out. That's what that sounds like. There are poopicles. There are something obstructing the straight
That
air.
is not dry.
He just motorboated himself.
Who's with me? You know what that sounds like?
What?
That sounds like when you have a really thick milkshake and you blow into the straw to make bubbles.
Yes, it does.
And then it explodes.
That's exactly what he made.
Exactly.
That was a milkshake.
I'm not hearing it. I just hear
Play it
air.
again. Scary, listen.
Scary should demonstrate.
Here, play it.
Come on, no.
Splatter. There's
That
splatter.
was, they're
That is
everywhere.
There are actual
Sharp.
bubbles popping in that sound
Yeah.
effect.
Exactly. That's my point.
If he didn't have pants on, everyone would have gotten some.
See, Danielle, tell him. Scary doesn't have kids. He doesn't know.
Yeah, you don't know, Scary.
This is another reason you should wear a mask, because it's like a sneeze. You don't know what comes out. So it's good that he had pants on, because then therefore he didn't get it all over the workout machine.
Hold on. Is Scotty B about to give a
Scotty B has a question that will cross the line. Are you ready?
What else is new?
I'm just curious. When you sit down on the bowl, Do you grab each cheek and spread them and then sit down so it's spread as you're sitting, or you just sit down and let it rip and smush in between?
What?
No.
I use a phone.
No.
What do you
Don't
mean?
touch.
What do you do, Scotty? Because please, I'm sure you spread.
You know what Scotty
I'm
does.
guessing you're a
He
spreader.
spreads them.
He's a spreader.
You grab your cheeks when you sit down, and then you sit down
Who
with your
does
cheeks
that?
spread. You have to.
Why
I
do you
think
do
you do
that?
it subconsciously.
Wait. Don't they sort of spread themselves just
That's
enough?
what I thought.
But why are you trying to get extra spread?
I don't want smush. You know?
Does anyone want smush? I don't think anyone wants the smush.
Scotty, I love you. Scotty, I love you like a brother. I mean, I couldn't love you more, but you are the weirdest motherfucker I've ever met in my whole life.
You don't want it to be flat when it comes
You are
out.
a spooky fucker.
Because why do you? Who thinks about that?
I don't think about it. I just do it.
But you had to
Oh
have
my
that thought
gosh.
one day that, like, wait a second, I'll spread my ass cheeks and it'll make it
No.
better.
Froggy, his thought was, I wonder if other people do it.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Scotty, isn't it uncomfortable though if you're sitting and you're sitting on your hands technically then,
No,
right?
but especially like here in the building where you have to put the paper on the seat because you don't want your ass to touch that nasty seat, you kind of have to spread it to hold it down also.
But do you hold it the whole time you're sitting there spread, or does it?
No.
The seat holds it?
No, it holds it. You just have to spread it open to begin, and then you just sit and let it
You
go.
have to manually open.
Yes.
Open
yes.
your butt cheeks.
But
Yes.
doesn't that
exactly.
pull
So
on
you,
your
like,
butt?
spread and
It's
plop.
like pulling on your butthole the whole time you sit there.
That's good. That's for easy exit.
Oh
It's
my
open. I gotta
I
go.
truly
can't-
go back to what I was saying with Gandhi, and she agrees. When you sit, it automatically kind of pulls everything into place.
Yeah. And then, like, that's kind of the whole point of the squatty potty is that it adjusts your posture and your whole butt, like all of it, so that you don't have to spread apart your own butt cheeks.
Nasty.
You can just kind of sit in a comfortable. Oh, he's showing us how he does it.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Scotty.
I'm going to get him the squatty potty. That's what he needs.
The
I envision Scotty
potty.
duct taping his butt open.
Yeah.
The Scotty potty?
Every time he opens his mouth, I learn something fascinating.
Elvis, in case you're wondering, we still have 7.5 minutes left, so keep going.
Oh, God. Well, where do you go from here?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
we did have a big controversy in the building, since we're just talking about poop, of somebody who I will not name, who allegedly says when he drops a duke that he catches it before it hits the water.
Shut up.
And that caused all of the concern.
What's his reasoning behind that? Why does he catch it before it hits the water?
He said he didn't want to risk a splashback, right? Was
But
that
he's
the reason
risking
for it?
Poo on his hand. I mean,
Who does
know.
this?
That's very
Wait.
private.
He catches it as his hand.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Oh, no, he's got to line it with toilet
I won't.
paper. I mean, there's got to be some type of lineage.
I have no idea.
I
But
just
he's
wanna
a
say,
big dude.
This is just really disgusting.
Yeah, it was gross.
There's got to be something more to our day than this.
Well, I'm trying
Am
to
I the
picture,
only-
how does he do it? Does he stand
But
up?
wait. No. Am I the only one who really thinks we should find something else to talk about?
I think so.
Elvis,
Okay.
if
Yeah.
the choices are talk about poo or who should be nominated for the Supreme Court justice position, I go with poo.
Supreme Court Justice.
You know what story I'm fascinating with?
That's an important story. What?
Yeah.
So it happened in New York City. So a New York City police officer was arrested yesterday because they found out he was a spy for China.
Oh.
Yes, true story.
Yeah.
Scary. I love scary. It's a true story.
No. Apparently, he was.
I
spying
saw
on
it in a meme.
The Tibetans in New York. And what tipped him off was, like, he said, "You shouldn't fly the American flag with the Tibetan flag." And they're like, "What?" And they investigated him and they found this.
What's up, Nate?
Can I just say something? If you're watching this on Instagram, I want you to roll back about a minute ago on see us all laughing and guffawing, and then watch as we talk about Supreme Court justices and news stories. Nobody's fucking laughing.
That's right.
Nobody's smiling.
No, we don't have to laugh.
Talk
That's
about
shame.
poo.
I think it's
Talk
fascinating. I think it's
Nate.
fascinating when someone is caught spying for another country.
And a police officer.
And also, they're saying that without doubt, the Russians are doing everything they can to squash the possibility that Biden could win the presidency. I just feel like, why are they doing? What are they doing? over
why?
there? I mean, well, obviously there's a pay for them. There's a payoff for them to have Trump continue as president. But the fact that they're sitting in a room over in Russia going, "Oh, how can we fix the voting over in the United States?" It's just it's intriguing to me. It's just that this stuff really goes on.
And now I'm hearing that China is trying to interfere too. Is that true?
Watch The Social Dilemma. It kind of addresses these things and how it's possible and what they have to gain from it and how they get into all of your heads, all of our heads with their news stories, and they specifically cater your news feed to you. So if you seem like you lean one direction, then all of the stuff you get is going to be from that direction to completely just inundate you with more and more and more of this information, and that people just aren't really the same as they used to be anymore. And all of this stuff is very much rigged to bring down democracies.
I blame
It's so
TikTok.
You were like the first one of us on TikTok having a ball.
Yeah.
I saw your Mucinex dance. I saw
Remember, we used to make fun of Scary on TikTok.
Yeah.
You did.
That Mr. Mucinex dance. Oh.
That Mucinex dance. That's not even a dance. What are you
Elvis,
talking about?
Thank you for
Shoulders.
pointing that out, though. You guys mocked me. How dare you even download that app? It's for kids.
We're
That's
still
awful.
mocking.
We still yell at you. What are you talking about?
Actually,
That's not what we said. We said you looked a little out of place being an old guy on TikTok. Is
Yeah,
what
you
we
look
said.
like
But that time.
you look like a
that's what-
19-year-old guy at the playground, like a
But now
28-year-old guy at the playground.
I still find fault with that because now everybody's on it. It's become a mainstream app.
I'll repeat myself. At the time,
Oh, right.
there were no old men on TikTok, and then
Right.
dads. After you started the trend,
Yeah.
all the old dads started going on there.
I think
And
the
Scary-
funny ones are the kids with their parents, and then the mom is just so funny because she can't do it, and the kids are making fun of her. I love those. I think they're so funny.
Look, we
So-
were ahead of the curve. We were doing that to Scary. We were
Yeah.
like, look at Dad doing it.
Am I the only person that's never been on TikTok?
Wow.
On the show?
Maybe.
I've never been
Oh,
on
it's
TikTok.
fantastic.
I never have. Never have.
Yeah.
Hey, trying to get it off your phone is a booger. I mean, it's in there. You
All of
got
that
to
stuff.
email them, and you know. Well, now I think now they have a release button. You can push a button and it comes off your
Yeah,
phone.
they've changed it.
But for a while there, you had to go online and ask them to release you from their clutches.
Right.
I get direct messages from a New York City police officer. I don't know if you saw it in the news. The spy. It was a callback. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Sorry.
Sorry.
I was like,
Our minds don't. We don't remember anything.
Yeah, I got it.
recall is not in our repertoire.
So, shit.
Yeah,
back to poo.
turds.
Back
see-
to poop.
See, Nate is convinced that we have to talk about poo, otherwise we're not fun.
Well, he just left.
not
Did he go to drop a poo?
No, he's
He
talking.
Yeah, he did
No.
yesterday, too.
Who's
He's
talking?
flirting
Who's
with someone.
Who's he talking to?
Nate, who are you on the phone with?
Oh, I have news.
I don't know. I'm waiting to get them on connected. I think it's like a doctor office or something.
I have butt news.
What's your news?
So butt news.
You guys know we play the game Butthurt a lot on the show, right? On the podcast. Well, Butthurt reached out to me, and I just forwarded it to Nate. They want to make a special Elvis Duran Butthurt question and give us credit in their next edition.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
that's awesome.
That's like royalty.
So they want us to come up with a question like who in the room or who's most likely. So start thinking about
I got
a
one.
question you would like to. Yes, Gandhi.
Okay. If we were all stranded on a desert island and you had to eat one of us first, who is it?
Scary garlic.
Scary.
Scary.
Yeah.
He's well
His
marinated.
calf,
Why me?
because your calf muscles alone would feed me for days. It's
Right,
fantastic.
and you're 80% donut.
Who in the room would be the first to poop their pants?
Nate.
Nate, yeah, Nate.
Yeah,
He
Nate.
almost
Nate.
does it on a daily basis anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, it's already done. There he is. Nate, where'd you go?
Oh, I had a doctor's office calling me. Sorry.
What'd they want?
Are you okay?
Want to
Proctologist.
violate
Is
some
it
more
about-
HIPAA laws there, Elvis?
It's about you.
Gastroenterologist.
About you pooing your pants yesterday?
No, I do have to get my prostate checked out. That wasn't the urologist, but yeah, that's another call I have to make today. So
It's not a HIPAA law. If
exciting.
Elvis is asking, if the doctor was like, "Here's what Nate was calling about," that's a HIPAA law. And
Right.
Right.
A friend
Yeah,
is
how
just
does the
asking
HIPAA
you.
law affect us?
Doesn't.
Hey, if you need your butt checked, Scotty will check it for you. He'll spread those apart for you.
Well, apparently,
I don't need
apparently
Scotty.
you don't have to disclose any information to anybody about your medical condition. That's a HIPAA because you're protected by the HIPAA law.
Well, from somebody who's got the most
Doctors.
from one of the most fucked up medical histories, along with Nate, I'll tell everybody everything. I don't give a damn. I don't care. You
I'm
can
an
know how
open book,
fucked up
too.
I am. I don't care. I couldn't care less.
Nate,
yes,
do you have another stroke coming up anytime? How does that work?
Please
Scheduling
don't.
it.
I'm scheduling it for December. It's our vacation. No, I don't have one coming up. Everything actually looks good. So
Good. Keep it that
Yay.
way.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Very cool.
Nate, are you wearing a sailor's hat today?
No, it's
Oh,
a
it's Penn
beanie.
State.
Oh,
That's your
okay.
Nittany Lions.
But yeah, it did look
Okay.
a little Popeye-ish, didn't it?
How much time do we have?
30
Go ahead and
seconds.
let it- Oh, thanks.
Oh, perfect.
Let's just make smart sounds.
This has been just
Hodgepodge.
God, just a nutty little calico cat of craziness.
Can we play the sound one more time?
Yes.
Should the sound take us out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I took a lot of people out.
Took him out.
Let's play it out.
Oh my God.
And who was that put that online? I mean, don't you think he was?
It was him. He was recording himself. He was recording himself.
He was recording
No, he
himself
didn't
working
put
out,
that.
Working out.
Would you put yourself online if that's what you did?
Scary
That guy
would.
didn't care.
Scary would.
Yeah.
Oh, I have.
And then he'd sponsor it.
There's footage of me working out.
What?
Yeah, and doing some lifting. Yeah, I got some lifts.
Wait, there's footage of you working out?
Yeah,
No
with,
way.
with,
I don't believe
Sam's,
it.
with Sam, our producer Sam's boyfriend William. He worked me out. Sam filmed it in my gym.
Please, the only lifts you have are in your shoes.
You're not even friends with a guy named Jim. How do you have a Jim?
Yeah. Maybe you eat a Slim Jim.
Pizza.
Laugh.
All right.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're over.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.